Well, another day. Today is Monday, June 24th, 2024. Okay, and luckily it's a little cooler today, or at least now. Right now it's about 9:30 a.m. and nice breeze, and it's cool. It's only about 80 degrees. Yeah, feels good out here. It's probably going to warm up sometime today, but I got some work out in the big pasture on the east fence, southeast corner. Yeah, a tree limb fell on the fence, broke some insulators. But I saw it last night. Around 8 o'clock, I was looking for a calf, looking for the youngest calf, and because there wasn't what to herd, at least I couldn't find it anyway. But I finally found it about, it was after sunset. Yeah, it was about 8:30. I found it, I think. It was near the creek someplace. Mama knew where it was. Anyway, that's another story. But anyway, today I got to go out and check that, or work on that fence, repair the damage from that tree limb. Yeah, that tree that limb came from. It's going to be causing me trouble for a long time because it's a big tree. It's got lots of dead limbs on it. It's a dead tree now. I think it got hit by lightning a long time ago. It has no leaves on it. All the branches are bare, just like that tree down there. Yeah, it rhymes. Yeah. And the limbs will be falling all the time from now on. And there's nothing I can do about it because it's not my tree. It's the neighbor's tree. So, but it hangs over my fence, so I'll just have to live with it. Anyway, that's what I'll be doing today. Going down there sometime to work on that fence. Yeah, it's a lot nicer today if it don't get too hot. Okay, I'll catch you later. This is the view I have from my sliding door on my house at night. I got a light up there. Shines down on the cat food here. And last night, and every once in a while, I'll look through the door, and I'll see a raccoon eating my cat food. So I am. If I can open the door and be quiet about it, and the raccoon didn't hear me, I'll dispatch the raccoon that eats my cat food. And I got one last night. Yeah, I got one. Okay, I'm going to go show you where it crawled up next to the house. So after it was dispatched, and I had to throw it out in the pastures to get away from the house before it started to smell up the place. Anyway, I'll go check. Yeah, I threw the raccoon over there, away from the house. I'll let the buzzards take care of it. That's their job. Well, there's a raccoon. I'm not sure, because I don't know sure what I'm looking at, but this raccoon is either pregnant, which I always thought they had babies in the spring, so I don't think it's pregnant, but it could be pregnant. But its mammary glands are kind of swelled up, so it's either got babies, which I never saw, or it's pregnant. But like I said, I always thought raccoons had their babies early in the spring. So I don't know for sure. I thought about cutting it open, but I'm not that interested. Okay, that's all. I'll be headed out to the big pasture today to do some fence repair. Garden looks good. Yeah, grass clippings that helped. I need to get grass clippings in the rest of the garden. The only grass I got to clip close to the garden is down there. Yeah, I can cut that up. That's growing back, but it up there, but it's going to be a while before it's tall enough to cut again. I could cut this little patch right here too. Yeah, on this side it's always, and I could cut a little bit there. Yeah, if I need some more grass clippings, I got places to cut. So yeah, just a matter if I want to cut it or not. All right. Besides, the one thing I don't like is that grass there. It's got a lot of grass seed in it. So if I use that, it's gonna make the grass grow even more than it is now. So I might hold off and just wait for that stuff to grow back up on top of on the hill. Anyway, sun's starting to heat me up now, so I gotta go back in the house for a while. Well, it's 2 p.m. and it's just over 90 degrees. So it's not as hot as it was yesterday, but it's still over 90. Well, today is Monday, June 24, 2024, and I'm getting a little late start going out to the big pasture. I don't know, for some reason I just didn't feel like going out too early. Yeah, just wanted to relax a little bit. And I'm going out now, so I want to get that fence fixed before something gets out. Okay, let's head out there. Oh, it's about 2 p.m. right now, or a little after, so I'm ready to get some work done, even if it is hot. Just another day at the big pasture, that's all. I'm headed to the top, and then I'm going to drive down to the bottom pasture from the backside. And away I go. The cattle are keeping cool in the water. Oh, I see the other baby calf now. There's the older one, but there's the baby over there next to the other brown heifer. Look at that. There's a little baby that I was looking for last night. Yeah, way over there, hiding behind that other one. Well, at least they're all here today. Except the Highlanders. I think the Highlanders are gone. The Highlanders are somewhere else. Probably in the pond up on top. That's where I'd be if I was them. At least they're keeping cool. That's what this hole is for. Good for keeping the cattle cool in the heat of the day. There's that little guy right there. That's the one I was looking for yesterday. And his mama is over there with the bull. I think the bull's trying to court his mama. Yeah, the bull's trying to court her. Okay. I got work to do, so I better get going. There's the other white bull. Belongs to that cow there. That's her. That is the 5th calf from that cow. Her first 4 calves were heifers, which 3 of them are cows now. The other one is over there. The red one is their fourth calf, and then the little white one is the 5th one. So, okay, so looks like everybody's accounted for. Okay, let's head up to the top, and then I'll get down to the bottom pasture to fix that fence. Well, before I can fix the fence, I gotta walk over there and turn that fence off. Otherwise, I gotta drive all the way down from the other side. So I'll just do it here. Then I'll have to stop here on the way out to turn the fence back on after I finish the repair. I tested the fence; it's working good. Even though some insulators came off on that when that tree limb fell on it, but I'm going to fix that today. And I'm going to turn the fence off here. I can see they already ripped the one shirt on this side of the cattle rub. Looks like it's still attached, but most of it's gone. Just hanging by a little bit. I'll get a closer look. Well, 3 of those shirts are still hanging on. Yeah, I guess that one was more rotten than the others. But the sock is still there. I got some more socks, so maybe I'll just tie some socks in that area. Yeah, and if any of the other shirts fall off, I'll replace them with socks too. I think socks would be the best one anyway. Yeah, okay, let me get to work on the fence. Oh, this is the last gate to open. Let me open it. And now there are no obstacles in my way. Well, just to be safe, I decided to close that gate since I think the Highlanders are up here and they might decide to go back down, and I don't want them going down the road to get out either. Alright, so just have to open it when I leave. Okay, let's go to the fence for the repair. Oh, I see one Highlander out eating grass in this heat. I think the other 2 are down in the pond, but I stopped here to check on something. Well, right here is where I left off with the spray the other day. Yeah, you can see some of the weeds that were wilted right there, especially right in that area, and over there too. Anyway, that's where I left off, which means I sprayed all that over there, and you can see the gypsum weeds have been wilted. Yeah, they're dying. Yeah, I didn't get everything. I was only spraying the gypsum weeds. This other stuff that's growing, if I can see some right here, right there, that's some kind of a mint, wild mint. I didn't spray none of that. I can mow that down. There's no stickers on them, and they smell good when I mow them. Anyway, that's where I left off. I need to spray the rest of these gypsum weeds where I'm standing now. I'll show you what they look like without spraying. Also look at the gypsum weeds that I already sprayed a few days ago. It looks like I missed one. Yeah, it's not hard to miss them, especially when they're small, and then they grow so fast in this rich manure here. Let me look at the other gypsum weeds that haven't been sprayed yet. Yeah, look how lush they are. Look at that one. One I sprayed and one I didn't. You can see the difference. Yeah, that's probably where I ran out of spray. Yeah, I need to come back with my sprayer and at least spray the gypsum weeds. The other weeds I don't have to worry about too much because I can mow them down. But when these get big, when these gypsum weeds get big and their stems get tough, it's hard on the mower. It's like mowing small trees down. So I need to get on that one of these days. Okay. Yeah, I see the other cattle down there on the edge of the pond, behind that shed. I'll pass by there. Okay, let's get down to the fence to finish the repair. Here's a good example of that mint. Still short. It gets pretty tall. It is good as tall as this bumper on the truck here. Yeah, it'll get as tall as that. Yeah, and it smells good too. It's some kind of wild mint. I think it's spearmint, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of mint this is, but it was never here before. I don't know if it came in with the bales or what, but I don't remember being here when I first bought the property. But it could have been, but it's starting to spread pretty good now. Anyway, crushed up, it smells good when you crush it. Now, when I was a kid, there was a shorter version of a mint. I don't see none here. I don't see any here. But when we were kids, out in my dad's woods or the farm's woods, there was always a mint that was growing. It was short. Dad would always call it horse mint, and it didn't get as big as this. It only got a few, maybe six, maybe a foot high. That's about as tall as it got, and it had a more slender plant. But anyway, that smelled good too. Dad called it horse mint. It's warming up now. It's over 90, so I'm sweating in the shade. That's okay. The fence repair shouldn't take too long. There's one. There's the oldest Highlander. There's another one over that way. Oh, I'll swing by the pond and see where they're at over there. That's it. Graze away, girl. Even in the heat. Guess you don't mind it too much. Looks like she hasn't been in the water recently, so I guess the heat don't bother as much as I thought. Alright, let's go check the other two out. Well, there's the youngest Highlander. I'm not sure where the other one is. I don't see her in the pond anywhere. She might be down in that branch someplace. Yeah, maybe down in there. I'm not going to look for her. That's where they usually hang out, down in that water. You can see how the water stirred up a little bit there. Oh, I see her. Yeah, I see her now. No, I didn't hear her, but she's laying down. She's just staying cool in the shade. Good for her. Okay, now I can get my work done on the fence. As I was passing by, I went ahead and checked the fence to make sure it was working, the north fence. Yeah, I don't need to disconnect that because it's working good. It's good to see and good to know. Highland cow still eating grass. I thought she'd be in the shade or in the water this time of day when it's hot, but she's not. Past this post, that fence there, that's turned off. I turned it down there by the creek. Because that's connected to the south fence. And down on the bottom of that hill is where I got the fence repair to do. I'll drive down my little road through there and go down there. Hopefully I can find some shade to park in. Oh, this is just a little pathway that was cleared to give me access to the bottom from this end. From the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top. When I'm on this end of the pasture, on the east end, I should have made it better like I did the other road coming up on the other side, the main road. But I didn't, and now I got to live with it until I can afford to get it fixed right, if ever. All right, let's head down there and get the fence fixed. Oh, that's the fence I got to fix over there. That post, and that post over there. Yeah, there's an insulator off there and a couple insulators off there. Or maybe 3 insulators, I don't know. But I'll fix it. The only shade is right where I'm parked. Oh, there's some shade over there. Maybe I can get in there. Maybe I can back in there. Yeah, there's some limbs falling on the ground though, so I may have to pick them up first. Okay, we'll see what I can do. Either that or I gotta park in that shade over there. Yeah, I could do that. I'll park over there. It's better, cleaner. Okay. Well, before I fix the fence, I'm gonna pick up them limbs, throw them out of the way, just so they're out of the way. Yeah, that piece of yellow insulator broke off that post up there when that limb fell on it. That's how far it got flung. Yeah, I'll just move them branches out of the way. Look what I found. You can't see it, but those dead leaves there, there's the stems, that one and that one there. Those are what they call, let me move something. Yeah, I just pulled the weed out of the way. That one, this one too, were called mayapple. There's some more dead ones there, but I don't see any fruit on them. Yeah, they're called mayapple. I hardly ever see fruit because the animals eat it before I get to it. But I'm going to pick them out. When I was a kid, we used to play with them. We never ate them because we were told not to eat anything unless we knew what it was. I mean, we knew what it is, but we didn't know if it was safe. So there you go. But I still don't know if it's safe. I never did look it up. I think I'll look it up now when I take them to the house. Anyway, just thought I'd show you mayapple. They come up in the spring, early spring, and they have one big flower on it, and that's all they have is one flower. I didn't expect to see any in June. There's another mayapple. It's still got a green fruit on it. And where'd the other one go? Oh, right here. I already picked those two. There's another one with a little green one. Anyway, that's all. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. But I thought I'd bring them home just for fun. I'm not going to eat them though. Well, at least I found a nice shady spot to park the truck while I'm working on the fence. Although I'll be in the sun working on the fence, but I'm thinking it won't take long. Only 1 inch later, a black one broke up here. I'll just fix that easy. Look at that. The pin didn't break. It's the actual bracket. The bracket itself broke off on the back side. Okay, where it curves around the post. That one's broke too. I better change that one too since I'm here. Well, I put new insulators on, top and bottom, black ones. But I decided to leave the old ones. That reminds me that's where it was broken at one time. All right. And now on to the next post. It looks like this next post, the top insulator, is broke too. So I'll replace that one too as well. So I replaced that black one, and I also replaced that one because it was broke. I just left that other one on. And I had to untangle the smooth wire from the top wire, bobbed wire on this one. It looks like I got some untangling to do here too. Boy, fixing the insulators, or maybe I'll fix the insulators first and then untangle the wires. Well, on this one, the yellow insulator's broke. I'll replace it. The bottom black insulator broke off. It was down there where that cobweb is, and looks like that yellow insulator is okay. And on this top insulator, the actual pin broke, so I could still use that, but I'd have to get a pin from one of my other insulators. I think I'll do that. Why waste an insulator if I don't have to? Well, I replaced the broken insulators, and I reattached. I got one of the broken clips from down there that still had a pin in it, and I put that pin in there. So that insulator was good except for the broken pin. Okay, now I got to untangle all this wire. I need to untangle that, and untangle this stuff in here. But I got the second wire, or the top smooth wire right there. I got that untangled. And then there. But there was a lot of slack in it. I guess the fence got stretched. And I decided to just wrap it around the insulator to take out the slack. And now I got to work on this bottom wire. Doesn't look too much tangled. The bottom smooth wire, and then I'll work on the bobbed wires. Now I got the bottom wire all untangled. Yeah, and it was really tight, so I guess it didn't get stretched. Now I got to do this 2 bobbed wires right there. I got to untangle them too. Well, it looks like that top black insulator is broke and slid down, so I got to replace it. And then the fence is I need to tighten up the bottom wire a little bit. I'll do that on the other end by the post, by the gate. And I'll at least tighten up this top barbed wire because it looks like it's, yeah, I can tighten it from the other end. Okay, let's do that. Something biting me. Anyway, I'm finished. I think I'll drive down to the electric box and turn it on from down here. Wait, I don't want to go through that gate again. Down by the electric box. Okay, all the fence hooked up. I got them tightened up a little bit. I just tightened the top barbed wire. The rest of them were pretty tight. Okay, I'm done here, so I'm going to turn the electric back on, test it, and go back home. I can see the cattle way down there. That's where my fence charger is, down there and around the corner on the fence. That goes across there. But I can see the cattle, but I can tell which side of the fence they are. I don't know if they're in this pasture on this side, or if they're on the other side of the fence near the creek. It looks like they're on this side, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna go down there and turn the fence off, or turn the fence back on anyway. So I'll find out when I get down there what side they're on. If they're on this side, that means they're going through the oiler, which is good. Maybe I'll even fix the oiler too. Oh, there's one shirt that's hanging. I still got some socks in here, so I'll maybe hang them too. Well, it's 3:33 p.m. and I got the fence fixed. Yeah, it's back in working order again. All I gotta do now is turn the fence back on and test it, make sure I didn't mess it up. Well, they're on this side of the fence, which means all these went underneath the oiler, so that's good. That's good. That'll keep their flies down and they go under the oiler. Oh, there goes the mail carrier. There she goes. I guess it's a she. Anyway, I don't see the little brown calves anywhere. I see the little white calf over there. I don't see. Oh, wait. I do see a. Well, no, I think that's a leaf. I'll get a closer look. No, I don't see the little brown calves. I do see something round over there, but it's too small to be a calf. Probably a dead leaf. Okay. And there's the rest of them over there. Okay, there might be a few missing. They're probably down sleeping under a shade tree by the creek. I'll go check on my way out. Yeah. Most of them are here. Where's the little white one at? Oh, the little white one's behind this red one. Let's see if I can get a look at it. There he is. There he is. Okay, that's all for here. I think I saw the other calf. Well, I can see the bull. The bull is using the oiler, and I think it's keeping the flies off his back as far as his face. One of these days I might have to crawl them all into the corral and spray them up close and personal to do a better job on their legs and head. I've done it before. I can do it again. There's the brindle, or striped cow, and her calf is with her. And I just saw the other calf under the tree up ahead. Yeah, the other calf is under that second pear tree. Yeah, in the shade of the pear tree. There he is. All I gotta do is turn the electric fence on, but I'll try to stay away from him. I don't want him to get startled. He's okay laying there. I'll just walk over to the charger and turn it back on, and he's laying there, so he's okay. And the other cattle are there, so I think everyone's accounted for. At least I know they went under the oiler. Unless they broke down a fence somewhere, I don't see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Let's do that oiler first. Well, yesterday there was water in that puddle. Yeah, but it's all Almost dried up now. At least the water's gone. Yeah, I'm afraid I'll be fixing this again after they tear up those shirts, but I'm hoping that will help the fish flies. I'm gonna tie some stuff there. Yeah. Okay, you here to use the oiler? Go ahead. Go ahead, I want to see you do it. Go ahead. Yeah, I think he wants to play with the oiler. He's little. Looks like he goes over the edge. You need to go in the middle if you want to get more protection for your flies. I guess I'll have to close up the gap here too. Looks like he's ready to go soak in the water. Get the flies off his legs at least. Little guy. I won't bother you. I'm just here to turn the fence back on. You look very comfortable there, boy. I think the rest of the cattle are headed toward the pond too, or the creek, to cool off. Yeah, my truck might be in their way, but I think they'll just go around it, I hope. There goes the mama of that calf under the tree. That's it. See, they're always going through the least accessible. Yeah. No, that one's going on the other side. That's the one that was afraid to go through yesterday. Oh, now she can't get it. She can't seem to figure it out. She got to put her head down to get through. She touched it with her horn, and now she don't want to. Now the other cows are scared also. They're stumped. I think my shirts are a little bit too much to deal with. The socks I think are a better option. Come on. Go through. There you go. She did it. Okay, now your turn. There you go. They always go to the easy, less obstructed area. They don't know better. Oh, she likes to rub. Oh, she's smart. She's rubbing her. Oh, she's smart. She rubbed on a little. Oh, she tore it up again. She tore that thing I just put up. Yeah, I think socks would be better. I think I'm gonna tie them up some more. Them shirts, they're hanging down too low. She don't want to go through it all. Okay, there's only 2 left here besides the baby. Come on, you almost went through. There you go. Look at that. They always sneak in through there. So, yeah, I gotta raise those shirts up. That's what I'll do. I think I'll wrap the shirts around. That's what I'll do. I'll wrap the shirts around and then tie socks on them in their place. Yeah. That's what I'll do. He likes it though, I think. I think he likes it. The one up back there, the bigger one. Yeah, I think socks would be better off. They're shorter and they can hit the face easier. Okay, that's it. Big bully and little bully. Let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, they're stopped by those shirts. See how he sneaks through there? Hardly touched. They were touching it. They were touching it more. He'll probably go underneath. He's going to go underneath the fence. Watch this. He'll go up. He'll probably go up under here. Maybe he's going to go there. Come on, think about it. No, he's not sure what to do. He knows where he used to go. He's not sure what he's going to do. Where are you going? Oh, he's going around the truck. That's where he's going. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Look at that. Hardly, he didn't even touch. Yeah, I gotta fix that. He's just gonna stay here until this mama comes back for him, which is okay. I already turned the fence on, so now I'm gonna work on that oiler again. My improvement didn't really do any good. Made it worse. My improvement with the shirts didn't work as well as I was hoping. Oh well, I got a fix for it. Let's see if I can make it work. Looks like the two brown calves are, her mama on across the creek there. Look, they're headed to the creek to be with their mamas. This one here just got up from over there and just walked underneath the fence. They're still small enough to do that. Okay, let's see what I did with this oiler. I think that's a little better than it was. I tied up the 3 shirts that were hanging down, and I only had two more socks left. No, I had 3. I had 3 socks left to tie up the 3 shirts that were still hanging down. Well, let's see if that helps them go through there a little easier. It's not so much of a block as it was before. I think it's better than it was. Yeah, I think it should be. Something bugging, crawling on me. That should. They still have a tendency to go up underneath these edges here. Yeah. So what I'll do is, I can't lower it down any farther. They might jump over it. I'll just have to get some more socks and add socks up to this end, all the way to the end, so that'll give them some contact with it. All right. Hopefully they'll use it better. They're better off going down the middle if they knew what's good for them. Okay, that's all. I'm gonna head back up there, come down the pasture road, and go home. Oh, those trees with the brown leaves on the tips, that's the evidence of the cicadas laying their eggs. Yeah. Only happens every 13 years, so it's. I never learned about that laying their eggs in the tree branches until this year, when I had to look it up and read about them. Yeah, learned a lot. Internet's good for something, like YouTube. Okay, and information. All right, sometimes it's not exactly true information, but you have to judge for yourself. All right, I'm heading to the top now. I'm headed home. Oh, the Highlanders are back in the water. One's way over there, one's behind that tree, and there's one up there. Yeah. Yeah, but she can't go in and out that way because of the barbed wire fence there. It's not electrified, but it's just a deterrent. I got tired of them going up and down that dam bank, re-roading it last year, so I put the barbed wire up last year, and it works. They don't mess with that. They might stand there and go walk around it, but they won't go in and out there. That's the main thing. Look at that. She's sitting again. She likes to sit in the water. I hope she don't get stuck in there someday. She's laying in there. She's laying in there. The other cows are standing, but that's the first cow I ever saw sitting. She's sitting in the water. I guess I would do it too if I was her. It's easier to sit. As long as she don't get stuck. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to pull her out. Yeah. Okay, well, that's enough of this. I'm headed home. I got air conditioning, so I can cool off there. I'll have to remember to come out here and spray those Jimson weeds one of these days before they get too tall. Yeah, it won't be too hard. I should do it early in the morning while it's still cool. if I was smart. Okay, I'll work on that later, some other day. Alright, I'm headed to that gate down there now. Oh, I need to open this gate, go through it, and close it behind me. Cattle are cooling off in the water again. A couple of them are up here. Yeah. That's not that baby, the youngest calf. I don't know where he is. He came over here somewhere. I don't see him. His mama's right there next to that bull right there. Okay, let's cross the bridge and go home. That's a smart calf. Yeah, he's laying right there. He's the smartest one of the group. He'd be overpowered in there. He wouldn't be able to get his way around in there. But he's smart, laying in the shade like that. Okay. Well, that's it for me out here. I finished what I came out here to do, fix the fence. And I even tried to fix the oiler, the cattle rub too, because I kind of screwed it up with the shirt, the old shirt. So hopefully it works better now. All right, time will tell. I still have to corral them and give them do some hand spraying on them to kill the flies on their heads and their feet and bellies. But I'll do that some other time. I'm in no hurry for that. I want to see how the oiler works first. Well, I'm homeward bound. I'm homeward bound. Well, I brought this log down from the pasture road. Yeah, left over from when I cut that tree that fell across the road last year in June, I think, June, July. Anyway, I got a plan for that. Now I know why I couldn't pull that post out, because that thing was laying, that T-post with a bunch of insulators was buried in there, underneath there, blocking that from being pulled out. But I started to dig that post out, and that's when I found that buried at least 3 or 4 inches deep. Must have filled up with silt during the floods when the water went over the creek bank over the years. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull that out now. Oh, I finally got it out. Good for me. I just put them both over there with the other posts. Okay, now for what I did. That's what I did with that log. I need to do some improvements here yet. That should help my lawnmower go around it without. I want to get some T-post to put in behind that log. Just a better brace. Those posts were just to identifying the slope, the steep slope there, the steep drop off anyway. But once I get some T-posts in there, I think I'll put 3, one on each end and then one in the middle. That way, and then I'll get some dirt and put it on top there to level everything out to that log. That way I can just drive in and make that turn, and not to worry about dropping off. Okay, that's all for now. I'm ready to go home. I did enough today. It's 5 p.m. already, and I'm ready to head back to the house after doing some work here by that walnut tree in the gate and on the back side of that fence. Yeah, some of the cattle came out and just lounging around, laying out not in the sun. I guess the sun's not so hot right now. The angle is getting lower, so it's not as hot as it was earlier. And I'm ready to go back to the house to enjoy some air conditioning, air-conditioned air, or just say cold air. Well, it's not really cold. I got the temperature set at 75, so it's comfortable for me. Okay, that's where I came from, and this is where I'm headed. Out onto the road and down the road and back to my house. Okay, I'll catch you later. I just heard somebody yell at my neighbors up there. And my house is just on the other side of those big trees. I hear them hollering every once in a while. You should have heard us kids when we were when I was growing up. We were always hollering at each other. We could hear our neighbors too. Our neighbor, we went to school with them, and they had about 5 or 6 of them in their family. We had 7 kids, so we were always hollering at each other. So it's nothing new to me. We just like to holler. Okay, I'm done. I'm going back to the house. All I gotta do is figure out where I'm gonna get some dirt from there. I don't need much. I could just use rock. I got rock. I think rock would be easier. Yeah, rock is easier. Yeah, I think I just put some rock there. I don't have many places to dig dirt. I could dig it on that clay hill going up the road, pasture road, but dirt will wash away, rocks won't, so I'll probably put rock there. Okay, that's at home. I wasn't even on. Talking to a phone that's not even on. Anyway, I just on my way home at 5 p.m. on June 24, and I just stopped to take a look at the fence here by the road. I mowed that a while back, but I did mow the inside, and yet the inside looks just as short as the outside because they eat that. It must be more tender there. I guess they're eating that as fast as it grows. I think that area where I cut is more tender than the old grass. Anyway, it looks good. I don't have to worry about it until it gets real big. Alright, that's home. Let's go home. Or let me go home. Well, my neighbor's corn is showing signs of heat stress in certain areas, like that dark green area there. And down in there is a good example because, ouch, something bit me. Something bit my leg. That's a good example. Let me get closer. Yeah, you could tell the heat stress is on the hills. And the hills are drier because the water, when it rains, the water erodes the topsoil, and the topsoil retains the moisture mostly. And over here too. But in certain areas, see that little green spot there? And up there, that's where the water is, that's where the topsoil is collecting in the low spots. And that's why it's not heat stress in the lower areas. Yeah, that's why it's light green. It's growing good. Yeah, but even up here, you can tell the tops of the leaves are wilted, and especially over there, they're wilted. Yeah, down that way too. Neighbor went by. Somebody went by. Anyway, just showing you what happens to the corn when it's too hot and dry. We need some more rain. Let's hope we get some now. Well, I think farmers need it now. I think they need more rain more than they need to get the hay cut this time of year. Well, it looks like I got up to 93 today. About the same as yesterday too. Anything over 90 is hot. Oh well, at least it's not 100, so be thankful for that. Or I am anyway. It could always get worse, so be thankful for what you do have. Okay, let me go take a look at the garden. Oh, it's about 5:12 p.m. in the afternoon. The old Bud's not afraid of me. How are you, Bud? Yeah, you're only a year old. What do you know? Teach your little brother and sister or whatever they are. I don't even know what they are. Yeah. Yeah, whatever they are. Teach them to be tame. Okay. Looks like the shade's creeping over the garden. Not quite there yet. But I think around 6 p.m. it should be all in shade. Pretty close right now. I gotta get cleaned up. I gotta get cleaned up first before then I'll come out and water the garden once the garden's all in the shade. Then it'll be cooler too. I didn't water it yesterday. Did I? No, I didn't water it yesterday. So I'm gonna water it today. Every 2 days I'll water it. Unless it rains. Okay, let me get cleaned up and then I'll be back. 6:15 p.m. Monday, June 24. And I'm refreshed now inside the house, and I think it's time to go outside and water the garden. There should be enough shade, and it should be cooler now too. Alright, I'll water the garden now. Well, it's 7 p.m. and it only cooled down to about 90. It didn't cool down very much. That's the way it is. I'm going to water the garden now. Well, it's 7 p.m., but I guess my estimate was a little off. The garden's still in the sun on the other end there, but I'll work on the area that is shaded first. Anyway, I guess my calculation was all. I thought I'd be in the shade by now. Oh well, I'll catch you later. Yeah, that back end is not in the shade yet, but I think I can work here. I can water this area. So let's do that. Me and my shadow got some work to do now. Well, I'm watering the plants. Again with my knees. Oh, let me take a look at my hand. Yeah. I don't mind. My head's in the sun. The sun's shining on my head. How's that? Sunshine on my head makes me hot. Hey, yeah, it does. Sunshine on my shoulder feels so. Oh, that's not right. How'd that go? Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eye, it makes me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Yeah. Oh, Johnny Denver. Hey, there's my pineapple. I got another one. I just ate one last night, so I got another top. I'm soaking it in the water first, though, because I want to plant it back there, but I don't really have any stuff to cover it with. I need some more grass cuttings. What about cutting the one down there by the pear tree? See what I did on the end there? Yeah, that's all those clippings from the, what do you call that stuff? Asparagus. Yeah. Anything I pull out of the garden, weeds or something, I'm going to put a pile up there. That'll act like a little mulch itself. I'm going to water that back in too, even though it don't have any yeah, a little bit of stream. Even though it don't have any cover. A bug's biting me, ouch. I'm still going to water it because I want to plant something there. I'm going to start dumping garbage in there. I never did do that yet. Okay, I got to watch where I'm pointing my camera, my phone. I lost track of where I was. Anyway, it's good with having this grass there. It keeps the soil moist. Well, let me get busy. I can see I can walk from here. I can water it all the way over there. I can water this side here. Yeah, I can water all that. So let me change this around a little bit. I like landscape better anyway. See, I can water all the way over there. Water kind of spreads out a little bit, but I got the Kamungai over there. I got to pull those grassy weeds out. I got a Kamungai, a couple growing there. That one's growing good. There's a couple there. That one I guess got knocked around by the cat. Some growing on this end too, but there's a lot of weeds in the way. I got to clean these weeds out of this asparagus anyway one of these days. I just don't feel like it most of the time. Or any time. Not most of the time, any time. But like I said, I can water everything. Look at that cat. He's using that as a toilet again. I should hose him, but he's got to go somewhere. And that soil is real nice to dig in for him. Okay, let me just get this watered first. Well, I'm watering these plants now. I'm standing up to do these. Sun's on me anyway, so it just doesn't make any difference. Yeah, I'm watering the asparagus. That's asparagus over there. I'm watering the okra. Okra now. Yeah, I didn't do too good in this box up front here. I call it the front. Yeah. I planted Brussels sprouts, but it didn't grow too good. I should have planted more zucchini. I wonder if I could still plant some zucchini. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I like zucchini. Yeah. I like Brussels sprouts too, but it seems like it's not. I think that's more of a spring crop. And zucchini is more of a summer crop. Yeah. I don't really care for okra that much either, but I can eat it. Look at that cat. He's prowling around over there, looking for something. Yeah, I can tell when the pump is running inside my house, the water pump, because the pressure gets stronger when the water pump's running. Look at that cat. He's over there. And I'm over here doing my thing. I don't really like using cistern water to water my garden, but maybe that's why I didn't have a garden last year, because it was so dry. But more likely it was because I was lazy. I just didn't want to do nothing in the garden. But this year, since I got this, I cleaned the barn out this spring, and I put all this good rotten soil, because the barn hadn't been cleaned out in 10, 20 years. So all that soil the manure was really, really good. But then I still got another couple piles in the barn for that, so I need to get them out too. Maybe this fall or next spring. We'll see. The pile of manure outside is rotting because it's in the rain, but the pile that's underneath the roof, it's just going to stay dry. It's not going to rot much. I'll have to move it. I'll probably move it this fall. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So we'll have all winter to rot out here, dry or not. Okay, let's water the other side now. Oop, off course. Okay, that's the zucchini. And I got one more melon on the end down there, and these here are cucumbers. Well, it's in the shade now. How about that? Yeah, there's the shadow of my house. I guess that's my house there. Yeah, that's what's making that shadow. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the grass I could probably cut. It don't have too much grass seed in it. Yeah, it's got some, but not much. I can annoy it with a little bit. Anyway, here I am sitting in my chair, watering the plant. Okay, let's get back to watering. There you go. All right, let me get this done, and then I can go back in the house and relax. There comes that old cat. Actually, he's a young cat, a year old. Yeah, water this end of the garden now. I'll start watching. I'm gonna start looking for fruits here pretty soon. They just started blooming, so I got beans, okra on the back, cucumbers, zucchini, and one watermelon plant. Yeah, when that grows back, I'll big enough, I'll cut it again and get some more grass clippings for the other parts of the garden that need it. And I'm gonna cut this too. Yeah, it'll look nice if I cut that anyway. I'll have the whole area here cut. And since it's close to the garden, it's easy to get the grass clipping to the garden. Yeah. Yeah, and this fall, after the pears are done, I'm gonna try to trim them off. They're too tall. Okay, that's about all for now. At least for the garden anyway. The other end of the garden. There's not much in there except about 4 or 5 beets. And the beans are growing a little bit better. The peas did nothing. I mean, they're almost all dead now. Lemongrass is growing good, spreading out, and nothing's eating the, what do you call it? My lonely sweet potato yet. It's been eaten down 3 or 4 times already. But every time it grew back. But the other two, I guess, couldn't stand to be eaten, and they wound up dying on me. The other 2 sweet potatoes I planted. Anyway, that's it. But my shadow, so long. I think it's around 7:30. Yeah, good, close to 7:30 now, p.m. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if the deer are around back there, I can see them because I got it cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, I can see my wooden post back there. It's somewhere in there, I think. I added that wooden corner post. Okay. Well, I guess that's all. Let me change this back to landscape. Oh yeah, I like landscape better. I don't know why, I just do. I guess I get more to watch. Anyway, shadow's long. Yeah, me and my shadow going back in the house. Well, I'm going back in the house. Shadow is not going to follow me. Some places the shadow won't go. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I think that when I cut the grass down by the pear tree, I'm gonna cut this too. It's not very much, but it'll be easy to pick up. Yeah, I'll have it cut right over the sidewalk. That way it's easy to collect with my wheelbarrow. Yeah, I need it for mulch in my garden, so I'm gonna use it. Okay, that's all about this. I might do that tomorrow. I might cut that tomorrow. Well, the Using the weed killer on the areas where I feed hay and all the weeds that were growing, it did a pretty good job. There's some grass still growing, but I don't mind the grass. It's the weeds I want to keep under control, and looks like I did a pretty good job along here. Yeah, just what I wanted. Because I don't like mowing those weeds with the bush hog, and they're too tough for the lawnmower, so better to spray them. Cattle have a lot to eat here when they come back in the fall, when I bring them back. If I bring them back. Makes me wonder if I want to bring them back here or not. But I gotta have something here to eat the stuff. I should be bringing the young heifers here. That's what I should be doing, the young calves, the wean. But I don't normally wean my animals anymore. I used to, but too much stress on the animal. I let the cow and the calf wean themselves. Yeah, just like they did in the wild. Yeah. All right, well, that's all for today. I was going to look at the sun, but I've sunset's a sunset. I like to watch them, but I don't have to record them every time. Okay, that's all. I'll catch you on the next one then. Bye. Yeah, it's in the shade now. Yeah, I like to water it in the evening because I learned that from my dad. Because I probably would have done it anyway. Yeah, he always watered in the evening. That way the water has a chance to soak in and plants can have a nice drink at night. Anyway, and the sun don't evaporate it. It gets a chance to soak into the ground. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I just wanted a view from this end of my lemongrass. Looks good. Growing fast. It's going to get bigger before the end of summer. Because I'll have to take it all in the house sometime in September before it gets too cold. And then I'll try to keep it alive all winter, so I can bring it back out in the spring and plant some more. That's how I keep them going. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye. I'm going to walk out to the barn. I smell something dead out here. Right here. Anyway, I thought about cutting this area, but there's so much fescue seed here. I don't think I want to use it. At least the other ones doesn't have much fescue. So I'm going to pass this. Let the cows have it later. Oh, buddy. He knows how to relax. Yeah, I smell something dead over here. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find it. Well, I went out to the barn. I don't see no activity out here. No carpenter bees. No skunks. No groundhogs. Just the way I like it. Yeah. Yeah, it's got about 40 minutes before the sun goes down. It's pretty high. Yeah. That's okay. I'm going to stay in the house after I go in. I got to remember to turn the water off though. Yeah, turn the water off. Yeah, I could have used this for garden mulch if I would have kept it cut short. Don't let the grass go to seed. I think that smell is coming from my neighbor. Yeah. Yeah. The wind's coming from his place. Yeah, that's where the dead smell is coming from. He must have killed something too. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if I would have kept this cut and just let it grow back just as grass without any seed stalk, yeah, I could have been using this for mulch this summer. Oh, there's always next year. Oh, there's the sun behind the tree. Yeah. I said it's about 7:45 right now, so I'm going to end it here. I'll get you on the next one. Bye. Or I can end it right here. The sun glaring in my eye. I got to hold my phone in front of the thing to block the sun. Okay, that's all. Catch you on the next one. Bye. So, Mr. Budcat, you ready to? No, you don't go in the house. I'm the only one allowed in the house. You guys can live outside. I heard a cow move down there in my big pasture. Somebody's looking for their calf, I guess. Okay, now I better end it. Get in, the bugs are eating me up. Catch you on the next one. Bye.